I learned how to gift wrap so well when I was 12 years old at my grandmother's store, or 10 years old, that I was really good at putting the gifts back together because I could make a
Ew.
mean bow. So
Oh my
anyway, we
god.
would unwrap. And so one of the gifts that I got that I'll
I
never
was
forget,
putting that
it
on
was
my
big
face the
back in
whole
those
time,
days to
bro.
have themed sheets,
Okay.
like for the bed.
Yeah.
And I had a twin bed. And my mom knew I wanted these sheets so bad. And I don't remember what they were. They were probably like the Flintstones, or I don't know. But I wanted these sheets so bad. I don't know why I wanted sheets, but that's what I wanted for Christmas. And she got them for me. And I remember unwrapping the gift, and there they were. And I thought, what if I just put them on my bed? Which she noticed. But I thought, no, 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 I'll put them back.
Oh, like you
I wasn't that crazy.
cheated and saw before you were supposed to.
No, I opened all the gifts and then wrapped them back up
Yeah, that's
and put them back under the tree.
Yeah, that's
So
demented.
when on Christmas morning I had to act surprised,
Why would you do that?
I don't know. I don't know. I was naughty.
Speaking about wrapping, there was a year, my mom would always make me help her with things, which is fine. And my mom, because Kendall and Kylie were little, you made me go in the attic and wrap all these gifts, and you locked me up there, and you shut the ladder.
So sorry.
No, you don't even hear the end of the story. And you
That's
said,
enough.
no, you said, you are not allowed to come down until they're all wrapped. You
Oh.
would not lower the thing because I couldn't open it from the inside.
Oh my God.
And I literally was in that attic wrapping gifts like a little elf. And then I think I knocked 3 times, and that was the sign that I was done. And you then lowered the ladder.
Oh my God. Thank you for doing that.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it.
True
A
story.
mother gets really desperate around the holidays.
Oh, wait until it's Easter and I have to tell the Easter egg story, how
Oh,
you
God.
made me
Oh, no, no, no.
stuff
No.
all those. People are always very fascinated with Christmas Eve, and I get so many questions like, how do we pick whose house it's going to be at? How do
Right.
we pick the theme? Who
Right.
pays for it? Yada yada, all those things. You don't have to go into like crazy detail, but how does the location of the party get chosen?
Well, the party was always at my house. So literally the first one was 1978, and there was very few people and family, very small family. And then it just grew and grew and grew. And
Well,
then
you
by the
also
time
invite the most random people. You won't see these people. And then it's like, oh, the nurse that gave me an IV 12 years ago. I remember her, Wanda. Let's get Wanda an invite. And then you're like, oh, the CVS pharmacy person. And we're like, Mom, we need to filter the
Okay.
list.
Okay, I get it. I've been scolded many times over that. But we get the party together, and I was always the one giving the party. So I was just, so happy, and things went along swimmingly. But then when you guys got older and you grew up and you guys all had your own friends, and all of a sudden there was 100 more people. Now there's a couple hundred, 300 people at a Christmas party. I thought, okay, this has got to start rotating. I thought it was so much more fun. And then every time one of you took the reins and did it yourself.
I won't take the reins. I don't want the reins. I don't want that many people in my
Hey,
house.
Okay.
And this year, I was very proud of you for saving me because they were like, Kim's house is under construction. So's Courtney's house. I don't know what's going on with Kylie's, why that wasn't an option. I don't even know what happened. And then you were
I had
like,
to clean my
let's put it at Kendall's.
my
So happy
steamer
because everyone was like, Chloe's house. Do you think I want
because I was putting
people in my
dirty
home?
stuff on my
No.
face the whole
No.
time.
I don't want the party.
You'd have to spray everybody down with a sanitizing machine.
Exactly.
I know. It
I
would
don't
be
even
horrible.
know how to clean it.
So, but anyway, yeah.
I
So
should
the
probably
minute that you
look
guys
up
all
a
had your own
video.
homes and wanted to do that, one of the most beautiful times was when Courtney did it at her house with all the red trees and
Loved.
the roses.
That was
and
beautiful.
that was so stunning. So for me,
My dress was gorgeous.
yes, it was. But it's so exciting to see how you guys interpret your own Christmas Eve and how we can all enjoy each other every year.
But we will include each other on the theme. We love a Pinterest board. We all have
love a good meeting.
love a meeting. We'll have the freedom to join the Mindy Weiss meetings. Not everyone shows up, and that's fine. But if you don't show up, you don't get a say so. Like,
Right.
then you can't come to the third meeting and be like, oh, I don't like that. Nope, we've already had 2 meetings before. We've decided on X, Y, and Z.
Right.
And we all equally split the cost of the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it gets
It's a family,
really crazy.
and it's, well, that's
I
from our
think
own
one
doing.
of the most fun things too is to be able to share things with our friends. And so we've always been able to do some really amazing gifts for everybody at the end of the party. And if we're working on something, or like we had Kim's Beats and Skims, and we could do popcorn this year and 818. And I mean, it's just been really fun. I love the party
You
favors.
love a shameless
I
plug.
love a good party favor.
You love a plug.
That's what I love. Cloud forever.
Do you know what you're going to wear this year?
I
Are we
do.
doing Christmas Eve this year?
What is wrong with you? Of course we are.
It's just a lot.
Well, it'll be small.
Okay, okay.
But we're gonna do it, and yes, I have something to wear. Of course I do.
Already. You're
Yes.
sick. I knew you would.
Yes, I actually have that and my Thanksgiving dress all ready to go.
Haven't thought about either.
Well,
I actually have 2 inspos for Christmas. I do.
you do?
I screenshot. I would have to make them, but I screenshot.
Well, I'm all done. It's all ready to go.
Wow.
Hanging there. I'm so excited.
I know you take such pride in your ornaments.
Love my Christopher Radko.
Yes. Do you like repeating your holiday decorations year after year? Or do you like to do a different theme
I
every
don't know
year?
why I'm doing this on my dry face.
I am kind of steeped in tradition. Like, I feel like I have a relationship with my ornaments. I really do. I bring them out. I was like, hi, you little cutie. It's like, there you are again. I get so excited. So, my whole life, all through the 80s, I was collecting these Christmas ornaments called Christopher Radko. And I would get one. Like, that was a big deal. Like, if I got a new Christopher Radko ornament,
He made a Kris Jenner ornament.
I know.
Oh.
This is like my dream come true.
Hey.
That 30, 40 years later, this angel of a man who now has a company called Heartfully Yours, because he sold his business with his name on it, but now started over again. He made Kris Jenner ornaments. I have
Sweet.
Kris Jenner ornaments designed and made by Christopher Radko himself. And
I don't know if I'm supposed to undo this every time I use it or what.
Okay. So I went to a friend's house. You have to listen to this story.
I'm right here.
So I went to a friend's house once, and she had also a love of Christopher Radko.
As
And I
one does.
saw the most glorious thing I had ever seen, which was a garland over her mantle that was about this thick and wide, and just sweeping and dripping and draping and puddling. And it was just, and it was so good. And it was, the whole thing was decked out in the solid Christopher Radko ornament.
Yes.
And I was like, I couldn't even believe my eyes.
No.
And then had a wreath very similar that was just, you couldn't even see the greenery because there were so many gorgeous ornaments. And these ornaments are like, they're just so heavenly. They're beautiful. They're intricate. They're hand painted. They're gorgeous.
Riveting.
So all these years later, I go down to Rogers Garden
Yes.
a couple years ago. And I walk in and they had a Christopher Radko room. And I was like, what? And I said, have you ever thought about making anybody, like if I asked you to custom make me and create a Christopher Radko and Heartfully Yours big wreath, could you do that? And the guy goes, you know what? Years ago, we made somebody a garland and a wreath, and they lived blah, 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 and their name was blah, blah, blah. And I went, you've got to be kidding. I couldn't believe that it had come full circle. And when you're a Christmas lover like me, that was like one of the greatest days.
Miss.
Chris.
Get it? K-R-I-S. Christmas.
So I had them make me a wreath, and then the relationship grew. And before I knew it, Jeff Latham, our florist, introduced me to Christopher Radko. And we called him up, and he goes, I'd love to do a tree for you. So now this relationship has blossomed and turned into, stop laughing at me,
I mean, this is the longest story of
I
all time.
have these
Like,
fabulous
I don't know if
Christopher.
anyone cares.
Yeah, they do. I have the most beautiful Christopher Radko tree you've ever seen.
I love that for you. Can we talk about blowies?
Excuse me?
Can we talk about blowies?
Is this X-rated show?
We could talk about anything.
Oh, okay.
Has anyone ever hooked up at one of these parties?
I don't know.
Why wouldn't you know?
Hooked up?
Had
Like
sex,
in the bathroom?
given a blowy, I don't know, under the table. You know,
Chloe,
have they?
have you?
Uh,
I haven't.
I don't
I know
think so.
nothing.
I'm really trying to think because I'm always, my goal on Christmas Eve is to be incoherently drunk.
I know.
And it normally happens.
Oh, you're
It hasn't happened the last
batting
few
1,000.
years.
Congratulations.
Well, it hasn't happened the last few years, which sucks for me. Anyways, I've had great wild times. But what happened to the one where one of your people ended up having sex with the waiter that Cece walked in on?
What? Oh my God. This is crazy. This went from
Mom.
Christmas Eve to,
You're trying to tell me you've never, like, snuck away with one of your husbands or someone you've dated at these parties?
in the middle of a Christmas Eve party with Santa there?
No. I'm just checking.
No. Is that what you do at parties, you kids, these days?
Not me these days. I don't know
Wow.
what to do it with, but I would. Like, it's,
No wonder the bathrooms are so beautiful that we get at the parties
oh my
that
gosh.
Mindy puts together.
Yeah, that's why.
Is that your hair?
What?
Is this your hair?
Some of it. My hair's short.
Oh my
it looks
god.
really good.
I don't get no peace whatsoever.
Anyways, thank you so much to Google Shopping for sponsoring this episode. It is officially that time of year, holiday party season. And listen, I love getting dressed up. I really do. But being real with you, finding the perfect outfit for every single event can be a lot, especially when you come from a family of fashion girls. My sisters, my mom, everyone has a look, and you always want to feel like you stand out. I always tell myself I'm going to be decisive, and then somehow I still end up ordering multiple sizes and colors for a just in case. And suddenly I'm running a full-on return operation out of my house. It's cute at first, and then it's just stressful, especially during the holidays. Even though I work closely with my team on my looks, I still love being really involved in finding pieces, and that's why Google's try-on feature has been such a game changer for me. When I'm scrolling on Google Shopping and something catches my eye, I can literally because I know you do special things with me, but I'm probably the only one that cares.
Oh, everybody gets so busy
We like,
to cook.
yes,
We
and the
like to cook.
cheesecakes and stuff. I do that with you.
I remember the good old days when we used to go shopping or go to Toys R Us.
Well, those
And-
stores don't exist anymore.
I know,
so
that's
it's
what
not
I
an
mean.
us
It's so
problem.
sad.
Where do you
Like-
go and buy toys these days? That's always my biggest thing.
Target, Walmart.
Yeah.
And
That's
they're
where I
great.
go. They are.
Yeah, Costco.
Costco's great. We have to do another
Costco's
Costco
great.
run.
Oh, we have to.
They have the best. Ooh, you're good at this. How far in advance do you start buying people gifts?
Oh, June or July.
Yes, and I know you do. Are you done?
Almost.
It's sick. Kim's the same way though. Kim is like done, and she can do it like 2 years in advance, which is crazy. How did you feel? Did you respect this fight? Were you like, you guys are nuts? When Kim and Courtney went to war over exterior Christmas lights, like war.
Nuts.
So you
Nuts.
weren't like, oh, that's my girls. They care that much about Christmas.
No. We don't need to be arguing about Christmas lights. There's enough Christmas lights to go around for everybody. No matter who's going to drive from one neighborhood to the other and go, they have the same lights.
Well, I get that.
No. So that was a bit too.
Or how they'll be like,
Territorial.
I have the white light. You can't have that. You need to have the yellow hue. Like whenever they get very territorial.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
crazy.
like, no. I'm just like sitting over there going, what is happening?
Oh, I know. And my mom and I have a tradition. We like for Christmas, we go to 2 stores every year. One is called, and
Rogers Garden.
well, Rogers Garden, that's
Uh-huh.
one, but it's far, but we do go there. And then the
Uh-huh.
other one is called Aldix.
Oh,
Aldix for blowjobs. No, but it really is called Aldix.
yeah, but it's not all dicks. It's just all dicks.
Aldix.
Yeah, all dicks.
How are you saying it differently than me?
Because you
Aldix.
pause, you go all dicks.
No, Aldix.
And it's just all dicks.
Aldix.
All dicks.
Aldix.
All dicks.
Both of them are great Christmas stories.
I know.
And
I
I wish
know.
I knew of others, but those two are, you could get anything you want there. I love those two.
Oh, it's so much fun. It really is.
But who names their store Aldix? Seriously.
Dick did.
Dick. Don't you think it's ridiculous? The gift giving that we do, though?
No, we are really nuts. We are
We
out
are.
of our minds. If anybody saw what goes on at my house on Christmas morning,
No, it's crazy.
they would lose their minds.
It
But
is
you know
crazy.
what? We all work hard. We all love each other so much. We love to surprise each other with the most outrageous things. And I can tell you and remember every single thing that we've ever done for each other over the years. And it just makes me so happy and it's so much fun. And we have a lot of love for each other, but it makes us so happy to surprise each other. And I think, listen, I think it's extravagant and it's decadent and it's over the top and
the
it's
word decadent.
outrageous and it's fabulous, all of it. But I think, you have to remember, and I like to remind people that get critical, because I'm sure people will be, rolling their eyes going, oh, well, nobody can do stuff like that. But we all do so much that nobody would ever even know about at Christmas time for others and less fortunate, but we do that all year round. So I really feel very joyful when I'm able to do something for others that are less fortunate and don't have, some of the things. They don't have the family, they don't have the food, they don't have the celebrations, and all the decorations and the getting into the spirit of
You
Christmas.
are the house, even on Christmas morning. Yes, we let us have our family time. But if there's someone who lives in LA that doesn't have family, they all come over for breakfast.
Yeah.
Like it is, I do love that. If one of your kids didn't show up Christmas morning, would you
I would
feel
be
a sort
really
of way?
sad.
You would.
Really sad. Yeah, that would make me, it would change my energy for sure. It would change my day. I mean, obviously it depends on the reason why, but they would still be sorely missed. It would be so sad for me because I'm so used to having you guys all there. And then I get you and all the kids, and I get your significant others, or, what my mom, Cece, everybody. It's always been such a huge, big deal for all of us, and we just hang out all day, and yeah, I love it so
How
much.
do you feel now being a grandmother and the kids keep multiplying? Do you feel the pressures of Christmas? Do you love seeing all that chaos with that many more people just like making a mess and like screaming because there's the fighting or getting into
know.
candy or because they're just kids?
No, I love it.
You love it. You love the noise.
I love it. I would miss it so much if it was quiet and it was just me sitting there with a cup of coffee. I would be very sad.
Yeah,
I love having you guys all there.
we love being there.
I love it so much.
Are you sad that the Christmas card tradition doesn't happen anymore?
I am.
Or you're happy that one thing is gone?
I've done it for so many years, literally since Courtney was a year old, so 45 years.
Where's the one photo with you, Courtney, and my dad?
It's in the
I've never seen.
photo album. I still have photo albums up until 2012. I'm one of probably the only person who still was, pasting photos in books until 2012. And then I just gave up because it was such a digital environment.
You
and
still
now
do.
everything is digitized.
No, you guys. My mom is psychotic. Every month, she takes every photo of the month, right? That's in your camera roll, and you have Matthew Ryan print them out.
And first I edit it down. So like if you take 6 photos, then you pick what you want to keep on your phone, and then we print it out at a place that I've been using since the 90s that I trust. And they print out one copy of each photo, and we put it in a archival box that will save
This
it and
is
put it in storage.
every month.
Well, what
That's
if,
amazing, but it's amazing.
what if it all disappears one day?
Listen, I'm not mad. I'm envious. I just don't have the energy or a storage facility. I have like
Or Matthew.
right.
to help
No,
you do it.
Matthew, that poor guy is like,
I know, he's the best.
don't know how he's still around, but we count our
God
blessings.
bless.
Yeah, no,
God bless him for putting up with
bless.
me.
So I take a lot of pride in my faith. I take a lot of pride in how I was raised with the foundation of faith. Where does faith come into play with you, but also specifically around Christmas?
Well, faith, I was brought up going to church on Sundays, and then I was christened when I was a baby, and then I went to church. I went to a Presbyterian church, and I still have I went to a class at my church after school a couple days a week, and then we had like it was, you know how the Catholic religion has like a catechism, and they go through a whole thing and they graduate, and I had something like that, but I have my Bible that was given to me when I was like 8 years old that I still have in my drawer from
I
the
love
teacher.
that.
And I just remember going to that ceremony and getting dressed up for that and feeling so proud of myself that I completed
I
the little
love that.
course. And I think that's when it was really instilled. And then at Christmas time, it was so beautiful because it was being in the choir and singing Christmas carols.
You were in
and-
the choir.
Well, I don't think it was an actual choir. It was the students that had to line up on the row of benches and sing the Christmas carols. So in my mind, I was in a choir,
okay.
but it was the class, and we were singing all these beautiful songs, and sort of like at, you know, in the school auditorium, and that was part of the church, and they had an auditorium and a beautiful ceremony at the holidays, and then it grew into me taking you guys to church and Bible study and everything through the years, and Christmas always made everything so much more special. And that's when you would have these celebrations and recitals and, you know, have little programs. And I think that's probably what I miss the most about those times in Christmas as far as kids, were all the things that the school and the church used to do to celebrate the holidays and having the kids perform. I thought was always so cute.
Let's ask a few evergreen questions.
Oh, okay.
When was the last time you've given a blowy?
Oh,
What is up
I
with
don't-
her and the
Okay,
blowy?
not
that
answering
wasn't
that
really.
question.
Well,
What
it
is
wasn't
she
really out there. I
on?
just wanted to see what you would do. I felt like I had to spruce you up a bit.
okay.
How much screen time do you think you spend on your
Jeez.
phone every week?
Wow.
Do you know? Do you have that
I do.
calculation
I
thing?
can't look at it when it comes
Why
up
would you
because it
even
makes me
have that
nervous.
on?
I don't know.
I don't
it
wanna
just
know.
tells me because I don't look when it comes up. But
I don't even. You
what I
turn it off.
What I started to do was really try at night and to just put it away. I can't look at it anymore because
yeah, I flip mine over on
Yeah.
the bedside table.
Yeah.
because
I have to leave my phone on at night
Mom.
because I have 6 kids and 13 grandchildren,
What?
and I'm the responsible one who's kind of running the show.
Well, you
so
would have.
it's not like I can just put my phone away.
Well, how you sent security to barge in to me this morning
Yeah.
to ask
Yeah,
a question about Kim's
I don't
purse.
want them coming upstairs and wrestling me out of bed.
Well, do you have a house phone? I have a house phone for
I
that
do.
reason. So
I have a lot of house phones.
you give
would
everyone
be
the house
surprised.
phone and you say, if there's an emergency,
The house phones are turned off.
who's calling you?
I like 1-800 wrapping paper. I don't know.
Okay. What are you mindlessly scrolling on? Like,
Okay.
what's the app that you're on the most? Because I have a lot of DMs from you.
Okay, so what I get the most enjoyment out of and what's really interesting to me is architecture, design, cooking.
Okay.
So, and then I get the random, look at this cute toy, because my phone knows I have 13 grandchildren apparently. So I'm always buying the most random gadgets.
What app?
Well, it's not an app. I'm on Instagram.
Oh, so that's the app.
So, well, yeah, but then it takes you to Reels, and then you
Okay.
you go
but
over
the
to-
app Is Instagram.
Okay, smarty pants.
Reels is on Instagram.
Instagram.
So are you a TikToker?
I like TikTok when
Boots are a
you
little
guys
thick.
somehow talk me into.
No,
Doing
not like
what?
are you posting? Are
No, I
you
don't go on TikTok.
You don't scroll on TikTok. Okay.
I scroll on Instagram.
Okay.
And I'm really like, I get like right now, everything's about a Ralph Lauren Christmas.
Mom, that's my Christmas theme this year.
Stop.
Well, that's what I want it to be.
Oh, it's trending, babe. It is trending. That's why we're wearing plaid. No, my paper's plaid this year.
Stop. Is it Kim's?
Yeah,
So you guys are having dueling plaids?
that's right. You can, I promise you
Also,
she's going to be pissed.
I was trying to keep this evergreen, but we'll go back to Christmas
Okay.
really quickly. We also traditionally